Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. And now, it is time for Act 2.
I need more time.
Light's blessing. If you have needs, check in with the Watch Commander.
The ash fell like rain, and Astaroth's mad laughter boomed like thunder. Folk tried to hide, but the demon sniffed them out. He herded them into a cage of fire, and as he prepared to eat them one by one, whoosh! A fierce wind blew out the flames. There, in the smoke, stood the three heroes. Even Astaroth trembled at the sight. First came Erida, calling down a storm upon the demon's head with music from her talharpa. Then came Nefane, growling like a beast, slashing at Astaroth with fang and claw. And last came Donan. He plunged his hand into the demon's fiery chest and crushed the fiend's heart in his palm. Astaroth let loose a cry that shook the forest to its roots. And then the monster crumbled into dust. So ended the days of Ash.
That's a cool little dialogue, because some things from that dialogue are the part of Act 2 story.
Can you feel it? Eldheim is hallowed ground, my friend. Blessed with Anarius' holy light. Just being here is a way of lifting my spirits. You'll never meet a man with a bigger heart. Came to see about getting my son some work, and he hired the lad as a clerk. Right on the spot. Don't know how I'll ever repay him, but I'll find a way.
I swear, on my soul, I'll never take Father Anarius' name in vain again. Just get me out of this thing, please.
Pray for me, Wanderer. I've asked Inarius for the strength to resist temptation, but I can't keep my hands from stealing. It's like they're possessed.
And what is the problem exactly?
Oh, the Knights Penitent in Kerrigar destroyed our ale supply. Dumped it right out into the dirt.
said it was bad for the soul.
It is bad for the soul.
For yours, maybe. Mine is damn thirsty.
Fine. Talk to the quartermaster and he will provide compensation.
Walk in the light.
Oh no. You another one of his bootlickers? Stoning this, stoning that. People always going on about the man like he's a god among us. Oh, where was he when the knight's penitent scoffed at our offerings to the forest? Huh? Well, I'll tell you where. Up in his pretty keep, prancing about like the cock of the walk.
Walk in the light.
I'm looking for a Haradrim named Donan. An old friend of his sent me.
At this hour, I'd wager he's in the keep. Check with the guard at the door.
I beware the gossip around here, traveler. The Glen folk will find any reason to slander the cathedral, despite all we've done to heal this broken land.
Magic, steel. I've seen all manner of wounds.
He's upstairs in the Great Hall with his son. Keep it quick.
Now that guy that we listened to his story, he mentioned a demon and 3 people that defeated him. And there they are. You can see them right here. You can even read about them.
Dad, I need to be out in the field with the other knights.
Why the rush, my boy? You know, I found some of my old Haradric tomes. Stay here, and we can go through them together.
I can take some with me. We have a visitor.
This discussion is not over. Is there something you need?
I have a message from Lorath.
Well, there's a name from another life. Has the old man finally come down from the mountain?
With a warning. An ancient evil walks the land. The demon. Lilith.
And you know this how? Did you and Lorath discover something of interest?
Perhaps this is all connected to what you saw, Father.
Yes, I was just getting to that. There was an incident at my estate. Probably best if we discuss it there. Go and have a look around for yourself. I'll meet you shortly, and then we can talk more. As for your request, Get to Braystag. And be careful. Stay close to the other Knights Penitent.
I will. Don't worry.
We haven't spoken much in recent years, but the two of us have history. We are brothers of the Haradrim. I'm probably the closest thing to a friend he has nowadays. Forging bonds is not exactly a strength of his, as I'm sure you've noticed. It occurred just the other day, in the dead of night. I thought it was a nightmare at first, but unfortunately that is not the case. I have some things to finish up here, and then we will talk more at the estate. Rathma is dead. I brought the prophecy to Inarius so he could unravel its true meaning. I never expected he would kill his son because of it. And now the very thing he wanted, this infernal key to hell, is in Lilith's hands. It must relate to her search for Astaroth.
Walk in the light.
Spare some kindness for an old soldier? Ah, thank you, Wanderer. I was wounded in the days of Ash. I touched the demon's flame, thought I was being brave at the time. I can still feel the fire dancing across my hands, burning the skin away. Everything hurts to touch. Except coin.
What a waste of knowledge. Fewer than before, but we remain. So long as the forest speaks, there will be those who listen. Look at this. These stone tablets contain some of the earliest written works of my Druidic ancestors. All destroyed. The wildlife in the Gauthmar grasslands have been stirred into a frenzy recently. They've taken to smashing or even eating our runic tablets. I don't blame the creatures, but we must preserve our history. Surely you see the value in that. Please, retrieve whatever you can. I once schooled the boy Yoren in the old ways. His mother Brega too, as she wrote her chronicles. Both of them had a deep respect for our culture. Brega inspired me to catalogue some of our more ancient artifacts. In doing so, she reminded me of how easily the past can be forgotten.
I'm not ready yet.
No, I'm not in the quest zone, but I can see the red dots on the map, which means that these enemies also drop a quest item.
I need time to do that. I need time to do that.
Thank you. There are many lessons, prayers, and seeds of wisdom that have been passed down from Fiacla Ger himself contained within. Life is an endless lesson. There is so much left to learn.
The name that he mentions, Fiacla Ger, that is one of the first druids. And druids and barbarians are basically brothers. You could say that they got separated because barbarians wanted to focus more on physical stuff, and druids wanted to focus more on magic. Magic, nature.
I cannot do that here.
Now, there's a cool detail here. And there is only one grave. In the future, we might see more.
Welcome to Firebreak Manor, traveler.
I'm here about the incident. Donan gave me permission to look around.
Incident.
That was all he said.
I must be referring to his study. Something unsettling transpired there.
So already here you get a hint who that grave belongs to.
And I know you, Donan. Old, tired, each day a struggle to live up to your own legacy.
What do you want with me?
Astaroth.
She's dead.
Astaroth cannot die. Not by your hand. What have you done with him?
Away, demon. I deny you.
You have grown so frail. I can make you the hero you were.
Return to the darkness from whence you came. I said away!
A signal horn.
Goatmen. They've never dared come so close to the estate before.
Perhaps they were drawn by Lilith's presence. I saw a vision of her in your study.
What do you mean, a vision?
I don't fully understand how, but it isn't the first time.
Full of surprises, aren't you? No wonder you caught Lorath's attention. Well, now you understand my predicament. The daughter of hatred in my own home. She must be furious I cast her out.
That painting on your wall, who are the others in it?
Why do you ask?
Lilith seemed to leave after seeing them.
Nafane and Arida. The druids who helped me slay Astaroth. Yes. Yes, I think you're onto something. I resisted her, so she might question them about the demon next. There are knights stationed in villages near the druids. If Lilith passed through, they must have seen her. I must see to the dead here. If I'd known they were in danger, I would have closed off the estate. Damn Lilith. She brought this on them. Of course not. Demons are arrogant creatures. She would never accept that our kind could vanquish Astaroth. What troubles me is why she's looking for him. What does she want? Astaroth was from the realm of hatred, the place Lilith once called home. Perhaps therein lies an answer. I'll have to ponder this more. They were like brother and sister to me once. But life has taken us on different paths. Erida is consumed with her task of watching over the dead. I long for a time we can meet and discuss old histories, like we used to. And Nafane, well, it's a shame he's become so bitter. Lives like a recluse, deep in the woods. Refuses to meet with me. People either praise me or curse me for that decision. There is no middle ground. Druids like Nafane think I've given away their land to the Knights Penitent. What other choice do they think I had? After the days of Ash, we needed help to rebuild and protect Scosglen. The cathedral was ready and willing.
The attack on the manor has left many wounded, and our healing supplies are almost exhausted. Please, could you travel to Kerrigar and ask Corman the alchemist to send anything he can? And tell him to hurry. Every moment is vital.
I'm not ready yet.
I cannot do that here.
By the light, I miss Eldheim. We slept in a proper barracks. Here, we share with the livestock.
Cut me loose. You can piss right off.
The Downs is my home, but Sanctuary is dangerous these days. And my parents, my poor old parents, are getting on in age. Who will protect their home? I would go check on them, but the roads are perilous. Perhaps you could go to my father, Phelan, and see if they need me.
If you need a word with the chief, get in line. I've stood here long enough to grow roots.
Talk of this horned woman is stirring up old fears. It's no good for the market.
Folk need to see their chief ain't afraid.
Aye, take a letter to Dunan. I would have his opinion on the matter.
Women with horns. Never heard such mewling over rumours.
I can't talk to this guy. Oh, that's why.
You want to know suffering? Try planning patrols around every sacred pebble and twig in this city.
Now this city, or town that he mentions, is the main town in this upper region. So if you teleport by pressing T in this region, you will get teleported here. And this town, just like Kyovashad, has everything. Gambler, blacksmith, stash, all that you need.
Woe to the demon that sets foot in the moors. Nefane will have its head.
Nobody's seen him. Just that wolf of his, wandering about on its own.
And every region, Dry Steppes, Kyrgyzstan, this region, all of them have one main town.
She was raised here by Vasily himself, first of the Druids. He planted scores of oaks just like her, all over the glen. Only 2 remain.
I lived down there when I was a boy. You should have seen how green it was. How proud we were.
I saw you pass Vasily's tree. You kicked a runestone on purpose, you steel-plated bastard!
And what if I did?
The demon set the glen ablaze. Dunnan and the druids made it pay. The days of Vash have gone away, but ne'er forget their passing.
The lower city is closed to travelers. The father invites you to enjoy the city proper.
Oh, can't complain. Reckon that be a sin against the father. Well enough, so long as Donnan speaks for them. He knows the glen, and bled for it too. Cathedral's lucky to have him. We'll leave it at that. Oi, I'll have none of that talking here, you get me? Folk are skittish enough as it is.
So strong. What is this drink?
It's just Glen beer, love. Our children drink it at supper.
Smell that? Mmm. Turmeric, ginger, saffron. Spices enough to make even the food of Scotland delicious.
Poor man must have his hands full tending to so many wounded. I'll pack up everything I can spare and send it off to him immediately.
Let's see if there's a dialogue, if he actually got the potions. Nope. Nothing.
Not while I'm in town.
Your thrice-damned wardstones didn't do much, Druid.
I told you. They must all be placed to be effective.
Ah, bah, I haven't time for this. I have a farm to run, and this mess to clean up.
They will work, Phelan. You must trust me.
Ugh. I'm old enough to remember when there were druids here before. Then Astaroth came, and the druids abandoned us. We've had to manage without them for this long. Not saying druids are bad or anything, but I don't think we need some young whelp telling us how to run things. Well, there's those thrice-damned goatmen. Seems there's more of them each year. And the spiders have taken over the harrow fields. But we Downs farmers are used to trouble. We can take care of our own problems. Damn bloody goatmen attacked again. What does it look like? I'm sorry, stranger. That was unkind of me. This was the 5th attack this moon. Not sure how many more we can survive. That druid over there brought some wardstones. Supposed to keep the filthy goatmen out. If you're up for some honest work, I could use a hand with them. I'll pay you, of course, but keep an eye out. There's bound to be more of those damn things about.
Don't worry. I'll look into it.
Ah, you spoke to Corey. Can't believe he even remembers he has a family. I had to throw the loafer out of the house months ago because he refused to work. Didn't hear a peep from him till now. He's better off in Kennegar. And we are too.
I lack the needed mana.
We'll see how well Artair's magic works. Me, I prefer a more direct deterrent even goatmen can understand. The downed beasts have moved into the pits at the south end of the Downs. They're led by some big, ugly brute of a thing named Blackhorn. Mounting that bastard's head on a pole would teach them what happens to those that attack the Downs.
Oh no, someone was slain.
I'm not ready yet.
Increased lucky hit chance. I'll take it.
I hear the wolves. Always circling, clawing, gnawing at me to join them. I'm still me, for now. But I need help to stay that way. A group of those cathedral knights came through a while back, off to fight the evil in Sarat's lair. One of them had an amulet. The wolves were silent around it. Knights never came back. But perhaps you could find that amulet for me. I can't see them, but I hear their howls. Those who follow them vanish into the wilds. That druid lad, Artair, wants to help. But can't trust druids. No. They left us. Need someone else.
I need time to prepare that.
I'm not ready yet.
Not sure if I explained it before, but on PC, if you hold down Shift, you can force your character to stop. And then if you also use like a specific attack button, the character will stop and attack. Now, if I don't hold Shift and I click, the character will go somewhere. But if I hold down Shift and click, the character will attack.
I'm not ready yet.
I need time to prepare that. I need time to prepare that. I'm low on precious mana. I lack the needed mana. Out of mana once again. I need time to prepare that.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of mana.
Out of mana once again.
My burden is too great.
There's power in the stones. Come have a little equitable transaction.
I cannot do that here.
Let me see that. Oh, I can feel it already. The calls are fading. Thank you, kind stranger. I don't know how much longer I could have resisted without this.
Well, you don't disappoint. Unlike those wardstones. Damned things didn't even last a fortnight. We'll see if mounting this bastard's head works better. Here's your gold as promised.
Oh, goodness. You found one of them. Mistress Brega's works. I thought them lost during the attack. She was quite the scholar, you know. Thank you, kind wanderer. Little remains of her legacy. But these will surely countenance the good this family has contributed to Scosglen.
And that's it for now. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.